Hello students, welcome to eDufundae. I am your chemistry mentor for the topic classification of elements and periodicity in properties, and we are going to discuss the topic block-wise classification of periodic table part 2. Let us see what are D block elements or transition elements. D block elements को transition elements भी बोलते हैं. So, the elements in which the differentiating electrons enters into n-1 d subshell or orbital are called d block elements. तो हमारे पास जो d block elements हैं वो कौन से आ गए, जिसमें जो इलेक्ट्रॉन है that is last electron is entering into n-1 d subshell. लास्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन अगर डी सबशेल में फिल होगा दैट मीन्स द एलिमेंट बिलोंग्स टू डी ब्लॉक. नेक्स्ट इज इट कंसिस्ट्स ऑफ 10 ग्रुप्स. 10 ग्रुप्स कौन से आ गए? स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम ग्रुप थर्ड एंड एंड्स एट ग्रुप 12. सो इट इज हैविंग 10 ग्रुप्स. नेक्स्ट इज their general outer electronic configuration is n-1 d 1 to 10 ns 1 to 2. Next is they are all metals. जितने भी d block elements हैं वो सारे metals होते हैं. Next is they mostly form colored ions. Yes, because they are paramagnetic in nature and having variable oxidation state, and that is why they form colored ions. Next is yes, they show paramagnetic nature because उनमें कुछ unpaired electrons d subshell में कुछ unpaired electrons present होते हैं. That is why d block elements show paramagnetic nature. Next is they are used as catalyst. बहुत सारे reaction का रेट इंक्रीज करने के लिए जो कैटलिस्ट यूज होते हैं दोज आर डी ब्लॉक एलिमेंट्स. सो हियर आर द डी ब्लॉक एलिमेंट्स एंड दीज एलिमेंट्स आर आल्सो यूज्ड एज catalyst. And what are catalyst? Which increase the rate of the reaction. Next is, however, zinc, cadmium, mercury, which have the electronic configuration n-1 d10 ns2 do not show most of the properties of transition elements. हमने अभी देखा कि ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट्स पैरामैग्नेटिक नेचर शो करते हैं, कलर्ड आयंस देते हैं, बट जो जिंक है, कैडमियम है और मर्क्यूरी है, इस केस में डी सबशेल इज कंप्लीटली फिल्ड. सो देयर इज नो अनपेयर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रेजेंट इन इट. Therefore, they do not show paramagnetic nature, do not form colored ions, and these three do not show many properties just like other transition elements. Next is, their properties are between chemically active metals of S block and less active elements of group 13 and 14. Hence, they are called transition elements. जो ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट्स हैं वो बिल्कुल सेंटर मिडल ऑफ द पीरियोडिक टेबल में प्रेजेंट होते हैं. एंड उसके लेफ्ट साइड में कौन से एलिमेंट्स होते हैं? एस ब्लॉक एलिमेंट्स. एंड ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड ऑफ ट्रांजिशन एलिमेंट्स वी आर हैविंग ग्रुप 13 एंड ग्रुप 14. एंड ग्रुप 13 और 14 के जो एलिमेंट्स हैं दोज आर लेस active elements, but S block elements are highly active metals. So transition metals shows chemical properties in between S block and 13 and 14 group. So they are called as transition elements because we are going from very highly active metals to least, or we can say less active elements of group 13 and 14. Next we are having our F block elements, and that are also known as inner transition elements. So ये हैं हमारे पास inner transition elements 58 to 71 atomic number and 90 to 103 atomic number. and the elements in which the differentiating electrons enter n-2f subshell or orbital are called f block elements. कोई भी एलिमेंट किसी पर्टिकुलर ब्लॉक को कैसे बिलोंग करेगा? जब उसका लास्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन उस पर्टिकुलर शेल में एंटर करता है. And over here you can see the last electron enters into the f subshell. That is why these elements are known as f block elements. Next is the outer electronic configuration of such elements is n-2 f 1 to 14 n-1 d 0 to 1 ns2. So this is the general outer electronic configuration of f block elements. The elements which are yellow shaded, these elements are man-made elements. So these are man-made elements. As you can see, the elements with atomic number 61, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103. So these all elements are man-made elements. And it consists of two rows of elements. As you are seeing, two rows, first row and second row, and the first row is known as lanthanides. And yes, from cerium to deuterium, these are lanthanoid series, and the other series is actinoids, starting from atomic number 90 till 103. And lanthanoids from Z is equal to 58 to Z is equal to 71. Yes, as I already told you. And actinoids starts from Z is equal to 90 to Z is equal to 103. These all are metals. Yes, lanthanides as well as actinides all involves metals. Actinoids are radioactive elements. The oxidation state of inner transition elements is +3. Yes, +3 is the most stable oxidation state of inner transition elements or f block elements. The elements after uranium के बाद जितने भी elements हैं, that means elements from atomic number 93 to 103, these elements are called as transuranic elements. So these are transuranic elements. That's all for this topic. Thanks for watching.